Hi, I'm Debbie Kay. I'm the author of the Amy and the Feelings Basket book series.
What inspired you to write The Feelings Basket?
I realised that one day when I was talking to a friend of mine and we were talking about feelings and how do they come and go, or do they stay with you and you choose whether you use them or not. And it kind of set the seed of this idea that you can sort of store your feelings somewhere. And Lindsay, my friend that I was talking to, who I now refer to as my feelings navigator, we were chatting and she pointed out to me that I was putting my feelings somewhere, and I said, yeah, but that's my little basket. And that's how it started.
Right. Why do all the feelings look different?
It's very easy for me to picture what each of the feelings looked like when I created the characters. It really became obvious about their habits and how they look and feel. And I just started doodling straight away when I came up with the characters. And one of the things that I remember is describing angry, and I was sort of sitting there myself getting all puffed up, and I thought he's got to get spiky. He needs to get spiky when he's cross. So that was a very easy one to do. And another one, extremely easy for me, was relaxed. Not because I do that a lot, but more the fact that I could imagine that relaxed is a very silky character. And when I was younger, I used to rub a piece of satin to help me relax. It's my comforter. So instantly, relaxed needed to be sort of bean, lying down shape, something that couldn't actually stand up easily, and be lovely smooth satin. And he smells of lavender as well.
What age of children is this aimed at, and is it for boys and girls?
It's aimed at literacy age of around 7-8 years old, which is a crossover between Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 reading books. However, the concepts can be dealt with children as young as 5. And as these books are meant to be interactive between the child and their parent or teacher, as a storybook, it would be relevant for children as young as 5. And it kind of goes up to any age, really. I've had friends read the book, my age friends read the book, and have identified with the concepts that we talk about in the books and the characters as well. So I don't think there's a top age range, really. Is it for boys and girls? Absolutely. Although the series is named Amy and the Feelings Basket, the key characters are the feelings that come out and help Amy. And also, within 2 or 3 books, we also meet some of Amy's friends and their own feelings baskets as well. So there will be a mixture of children with baskets and their feelings.
Why do you think that children will learn from as well as enjoy these books?
I think that the stories are very engaging, but I also feel that there's some learning element. Each story covers a significant life event. For example, Amy has a new sibling and she starts a new school. So things like that are key life events for children. Other stories include bullying, learning to swim. So it can be any kind of life event, and I think there's a significant learning for children within that. Children are able to see which feelings come along and help Amy, and see how Amy deals with each situation. And there's some questions at the end and some activities for children to do so that they can actually see how they would feel themselves. So it's not just how Amy handles something, but how would the child that's reading the book handle it.
Will there be more stories, and will they be about Amy?
Yes, there will be more stories. The Magic Basket, our first story, introduces the Feelings Basket and Amy. And all subsequent stories from then on are about the life events that Amy and all her friends go through. So yes, there'll be lots more stories. In fact, there'll be a story for every childhood event that we can possibly think of.
Where are we going to be able to buy the books?
Initially, the books will be for sale on Amazon. There's a direct link to the Amazon books from our website, which is feelingsbasket.co.uk. Later on, we will then have them available in various bookshops and other online stores. This is Amy. She lives in England with her mum and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Thorpe. This story is about Amy and some very special friends. Amy's mum popped her head around the bedroom door. "I have a very special present for you," she said as she walked into the room and sat down on the corner of the bed. It's something I've been waiting to give you for a while now. I wanted to be sure you were grown up enough to look after it properly." Amy had been crying, but she quickly wiped the tears from her eyes and turned to her mum looking as grown up as possible. She loved presents, and she didn't want her mum to know she was upset about becoming a big sister. Amy looked at the square of material in her mum's hand and was a little disappointed. It was just a piece of cloth. What kind of present was that? Amy's mum saw the look on her face and laughed. "Watch this," she said. There was a small tag on one edge of the cloth. She pulled on it and something amazing happened. It popped open into the shape of a basket, a beautiful blue sparkly basket. "Wow," said Amy. "Is it magic?"